Please know that this was all done in a salon by a licensed professional.
Hi guys, so before we even start the video, I wanted to let you guys know that I've had a whole bunch of people asking me about my hair color, how it's done, how we do it. So we're gonna show you guys a tutorial today, obviously, and we're gonna be doing my balayage and a little bit of like a few foils just right around my face. But I wanted to share you guys how easy this can be because my maintenance is seriously the easiest thing in the world. I normally get around my face touched up every like 8 weeks, and then the rest of it I get touched up a few times of the year. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing with you guys my exact formula that we use on my head with my friend Kaylee, who's going to be doing my hair, and we're gonna walk you through and show you guys how much fun it is to be a balayage. And I mean, you can still be really blonde while having some nice roots, but we're gonna brighten it up because I feel like I need a little brightening right now. So let's get started.
Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, you guys, so you can connect with me and see what I do daily in the salon. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna grab my Oligo powder lightener. I have it in these really cute jars for storage now, so it's super easy for me to get out my lightener. I am going to mix this product. It is a 1 to 1.5. But you guys, I'm doing something different. I'm doing 10 grams of powder lightener with 30 grams of balayage lightener. This is what is so cool, is that you can mix them together for extra brightening in your balayage services. I'm adding a 1/16 of Olaplex, and we're gonna start on my hair. So as you guys can see, I'm getting a touch up, so I need brightness around my hairline. So Kaylee did a zigzag section right around my hairline, so you guys can see it's going from the top of my ear all the way down to the bottom of my nape. She's going to start doing some higher up balayage, starting at about mids, working its way up, because I definitely need some of that brightness going all the way up for when I pull my hair up into ponytails. So the next section that we're going to be doing is going to be kind of right above that. So we're getting a nice perimeter line around my hairline for when we pull my hair all the way up and into a ponytail or bun or whatever it is. If you guys are wanting some more detail on exactly how to balayage, I am going to link a little card here so you guys can go check that out if that's something that you guys are needing to learn. This is going to be more so about my placement. So you guys can see we did 2 sections underneath, and then we did 2 sections on top. So my underneath sections were focused underneath the actual bottom piece, and then we did 2 sections on top, laying the balayage lightener on top. Then what we're going to do is move up into my crown area. I don't need to touch up that mid area. I actually like for it to be darker in there. So going in at a diagonal back section, Kaylee is going to start putting and applying this balayage lightener. One of the things to note is to start at your mids and then be able to work your way up. And in this area, I actually like to do slants so that my color is brighter towards my face and lower towards the back. This is how the sun kind of captures your hair and how I like for my hair to be personally balayage. So she starts to sweep that color up and really kind of build that lightener up for heavy saturation, but kind of making it a little softer as it's going up towards that transition part. And avoiding my ends because my ends don't need to be done. So once she's done both sides, then she's going to do a middle section, and she's gonna kind of keep the color up on the sides while having the center be a little bit softer. So I'm gonna have some brighter points at the side areas. She's gonna do one more section at that top section and then move along to the front of my hairline. I just wanted to let you guys know, basically I get a few balayage pieces around my hairline, around the top of my crown, and then we're gonna be putting in some foils around my face. I'm very picky about how I like my foils around my face. I do 2 slices, so 2 baby stitch slices around my face to 3 baby stitch slices. So I'm talking about small slices like so, touching up only my regrowth. We are not going on to my pre-existing blonde because it does not need it. This is a touch up, guys. So we're gonna do, I tend to like 3 slices, and then what I like to do is have a regular stitch, as you guys see here. So a regular stitch weave and then a baby weave. So that way I'm having kind of a transition of a very bright front piece, kind of softly going off into a softer baby weave. So that way it isn't like 90s hair color chunk in the front, But this is something that I get asked about all the time. So it's 3 baby slices, a regular stitch, and then a baby weave stitch. And that is how we do it. Then we're gonna touch up some balayage pieces in the front. Now I part my hair down the center so you guys can see we're going off a center part. And what Kaylee did is she did that mid saturation, and then what she did is she sketched out where that angle is going to be. I love working off angles in the front because it's going to keep a really gorgeous pocket of dimension that you see going through in the back, as well as underneath. So she's going to again softly transition this line so there's not going to be any harsh lines or anything like that. It's going to be a beautiful soft dimension with the brighter part going up higher towards my part line and then lower in the back. I'm going to show you guys this again on what she does. One of my favorite things is actually kind of putting a sketched out line of where it's going to be. So we've done 2 balayage pieces. We've got 1 more left. We're going to bring this down, and Kaylee's going to take the side of her brush to kind of sketch out where we are wanting this color to be. So she's going to lay her brush down and kind of give a visual of how high up we're going to bring it. This is really great if you tend to be one of those people that over balayages and brings it up way too high. So she's just going to apply this like normal and have our 3rd and final section right there. Then we're gonna allow myself to process under my really awesome heaters that I got from By Right Beauty. These are infrared heaters. We put them a little far away from the head, so it's just kind of keeping the air around warm. Once everything is processed, which it normally takes about 35 to 45 minutes if you're going to be a really bright blonde, then you're going to take out all of these gorgeous foils and see all of that gorgeous balayage that has lifted beautifully. So we're going to take out my foils from the front, and you guys can see they've lifted to a gorgeous inside of the banana yellow. We do not want outside, we want inside. Then you get to kick up your heels and enjoy getting your hair washed and toned. So first what I like to do is get my hair washed so that it rinses out all of that lightener before we do our toning. This is how I like to do it. Then we're going to tone the back section of my hair, starting at the root area first where we have balayage, and then working down towards my ends. I like to do this because obviously that root part is going to be the warmest where my ends are going to be the lightest. We actually changed up my formula a little bit to go a little ashier. So this is Redken Shades EQ 9GI 9P, and then I do a special formulation where I add in 12 AV and 10 volume right in with my formula. We leave the hairline out for last, and we do this about 5 minutes after the rest of my hair has been processing. And then for shampoo and condition, we're going to use the Monat Perfectly Platinum. This is one of my favorites, and it makes your hair feel so soft and amazing. It's a purple color enhancing shampoo, so it's going to help to keep your hair toned. I like to use it after getting a color service just because it's a very very hydrating conditioning shampoo and conditioner, and blondes love it. So I'm going to apply some of my favorite Monat products before styling out my hair, and my new incredible Framar brush. Framar came out with an incredible brush that I love so much, and look at how good my hair turned out. So I've got some brighter pieces but super soft, super gorgeous, and then my front is popping with that money piece that I love. Thank you guys so much for watching how I get my hair color touched up. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and hang out and check out some others. Bye!